All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever in the world you are. How are you all doing today? So, my apologies for missing yesterday. I had people working here at the house that made it impossible to do the show, and they were supposed to show up real early and do it, and of course they did not. By the time they left, it was end of the show time. So, we're going to do it today. And today we're going to go over a couple things. We're going to go over the patch notes that just came in from yesterday. And, oh yes, that song, that's what you're referring to, Spank the Monkey. Yeah, unfortunately I do not have rights for that song. So, hello Thomas. All right, so we're going to go over the changes from the patch. But first, we're going to look at, today is the first day of the Ule Festival. And so I've got two characters up here. Oh yeah. I think, oh my God, Styles, you did subscribe while we were offline, right? Yesterday before the show, it never happened. Well, you know what, buddy? I'm going to hook you up. Let's see here. You did not get hooked up yesterday. We're going to hook you up today. Anyway, we're going to look at the Yule gifts, and then we're going to go to the patch notes. And then any of you that want to go out, we're going to go into low, and we're going to test some of the stuff with the NPC miners on how much more of a response they're giving, because that is new, introduced with this patch as well. So we're going to fly out of Jita. Everyone is welcome. We're going to fly out of Jita, and so we'll be setting up a fleet here in a little bit. And you'll all be welcome to join. Okay. Now... So, oh my God, it's Styles. Why are these not in alphabetical order? There we go. Adding 1,000 gold to you. Oh my God, it's Styles. For being awesome, subscribing to the show, and showing your support. And everybody give it up for Oh My God Styles, because 10 gold, everybody, in his honor. All right. So, excellent. Thank you, thank you. Okay, now we're going to... first, we're going to open these packages. And the reason I brought two of my clients up, so I have 13 clients. And just so you know, and I'm not going to show my client sheet here, but I'm going to tell you about this, that, you know, in the launcher, you can select the little slider and you can launch a group of them at once. Well, if you are mining all of these gifts each day, then you can throw all those sliders over, or you can just click on each one of them individually, and you can launch all of the clients if your system can handle it, and you can redeem the gifts. Now, alpha, you know, can't be on at the same time as another client, except in the login window, in the character selection window, you can. So, you can fire up all of your accounts, even the ones that are alpha, and you can claim all of your rewards. So, I have 13 accounts, and I did all 13 of them this morning before the show. So, anyway, I'm just saying. And okay, so here is one of the items that I got, and what I wanted to see was whether or not the gifts were different, because if they are, and you are a person into commerce, this item right here, you may not want to open it. You may want to sell it as is. In fact, are there people selling these on the market? There are. 13 million? What? Holy shit. Are you serious? They're paying $7 million here. And I just got 13 of them. So it's like $108 million I could claim right off the bat. Wow. Wow. Yeah. And you know, I mean, I hate to say this, but I'm going to point it out. The alpha accounts are free, and the alpha accounts are getting these as well. How many accounts do you want to take the time to sign up? I bet you that there is going to be a ton of accounts created today. Holy shit. In fact, if all of you are thinking about doing that, in YouTube, there's a link in the description. And in Twitch, right there, use that first link I just posted in Twitch chat to sign up your stuff. So you opened all the same, okay, today. Anyway, we're going to see what happens here. I'm going to open these. But anyway, use that link because then you get the extra bonus, the bonus XP. And so, by using the link. Anyway, so just make sure you use a link whenever you open these up. Okay, so we're going to open this first one here. And, let's see. This meticulously constructed strong box is hermetically sealed. Okay, the same thing as the other strong boxes. Open the container. Yes, so I need to do my stuff here. And just click on these, I guess. So what is this? Glacial dirt. Oh. Vernon Cursus. Okay. And glacial dirt for Punisher. Okay. Kestrel glacial dirt. And glacial drift. Are these all glacial drift? I was saying dirt. I was wondering why would anybody want dirt? Rifter. Okay. Yeah, so I think the gifts will probably differ for you, for different people. So, and Malone is alone says he got Incursus, Kestrel, Punisher, Rifter. Okay. So, there we go on that. Now, what are these going for? I mean, the market's going to drop today. Okay, so these aren't going for very much. Interesting. I wonder why. Is there one of these that's going for more? Let's look at each one of these too. Let's get a bigger view here. It's actually not bad looking. Oh, and this is the new skin type. This is under the new skin types. Sweet. Okay. Yeah. Let's look at this. You know me about the markets, man. So each one of these worth $1 million or so far. This one's a little over $1 million. Rifters must be more popular. This one's a little over $1 million too. Kestrel. So yeah, let's see here. So these skins are pretty cool. These new skins. Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm digging it. So, okay. Well, and how's it look on here? It actually doesn't look too bad. You know, Minmatar being a little bit more dirty. It's a little shiny for Minmatar. This person is an outlier with Minmatar. So, okay. Okay, so there's those. Now, let's switch over to my other account here. And here's Marquee Dragon. And I've got Got it here too, and I assume it's going to be the same thing. You know, people are saying the same thing. I'm going to assume, but I'm going to open this up, and we're going to just make sure of that. So yeah, and Cursus again, and they're in fact in this. Nope, they're not in. Are they in the same order? I don't know, but there we go. Okay, so yes, they are all the same. Hey, fine, it's great. Now, one of the other things about the patch is there is some new skins, and even though we haven't gotten to that section, hey, you're better off selling them for 7 million. That market will probably drop. It probably will drop. But after the holiday season, so if you collect all of these, then save them for 1 year. So the market's going to drop really quick, and unless you're selling them right now, you're going to make good money. But it's probably going to drop to be about $1 million per box. But save them for a year without opening them, and then they'll probably be, 5 million or so. And so, hold on to them. So, and I would hold on to them to the day where they give out gifts next year. Exactly 1 year. That's about how long I'd hold on to them. So that would be my plan. And tell me raise your hand if you're planning to go out and sign up a bunch more accounts today so that you can get a whole bunch more of these. Yeah, and if you do, I request that you use the link there in Twitch chat, or it's in the description in YouTube for signing up another account. If you happen to upgrade your account to a full account later on, I get a little spiff off of that. So, and it does support the show. So, okay, so we've got some new skins here for the Sisters of Eve stuff. Oh, this is not. Here it is. I don't know if I have any Orem on this guy. I have another guy who does have Orem if he doesn't. No, I don't have any Orem on Marky Dragon here. Okay, so we're going to switch over. Yeah. So, and if the price isn't high enough, just hold on to him for another year. By the way, I do see that we've got a lot of people on the show already, and we have not done the drawing at 100. What I'm going to do is I don't want to do the drawing right away. And so we're going to wait till we hit 200 viewers, and then we'll do the drawing, and we'll do it twice. So you're all going to get 2 entries. So those of you on Twitch, ! ticket space 1 or higher in Twitch chat. And then it's for a new account for Eve, a core new account. It will upgrade an Omega or an Alpha to Omega. And then if it's never been Omega before. So you can get in on that. You're all going to get the equivalent of 2 tickets for 1. So, okay. And it's awesome. Okay, now I want to, and this is going to be in the lineup that we're going to talk about here in a few minutes. So we've got these new ones, and is there? Let's
Welcome to the Dragons.
What, they don't have a new. Really? It just seems odd. I want to see the newest stuff. Why don't they put it? Okay, so it is here showing these first. So I have it name ascending, but obviously Stratios is not before Abaddon. Okay, so that's what I was wanting to do, is see that. So I'm going to buy each one of these, and I'm going to give them over to Marky Dragon. And so I've got the Orem here to do it. I fly a lot of Sisters of Eve ships with my Marky Dragon character. And the price on these, the new price on these, I gotta say, guys, is so much more worth it than the old price. And it looks like they're going with this pricing model for a lot of stuff in the future. So, and if you guys do need Orem, ! bonus in Twitch chat, because we have it, and you can get cash back credit back in our store for a future purchase if you use that bonus code. And it supports the show. So, there we go. Okay. So, buying that one. And this is the first time in a long time that they've come out with skins that are on ships that I use a lot. So, yeah. Okay. So there is one of each. And you know, my guy here, he also flies a nester. I'm going to purchase a second one of those. And so, yeah, okay, that's awesome. I spent a little bit.
Rock.
That's awesome. Okay, Lake Hay, thank you for following. And Tritosi, woohoo, 17 months as a sub. You're all going to be Fritch now. Everybody give it up for Tritosi. Because of him, you're all getting 170 gold. So thank you for that extended support, buddy. I appreciate it. And so, yes, cool killer, exclamation point gold. And you can see the number of tickets that you bought in quotes or in the brackets. And, or parentheses, whatever the heck those things are on the end. Why do I not remember what the word is for those? Oh my God. Yes, the Haulers channel, which is Haulers space channel, is still a good place for chat hauling.
User rock.
And in fact, we are going to, next week, I'm going to be doing jump freightering. Open and close brackets, so they are brackets. Okay, good. That's what I called them, was brackets. So next week, we are going to be doing some shows where I'm going to be breaking out the jump freighter stuff. And we are going to be, I'm going to show all of you how to jump freighter. I'm moving to null, folks. Yes, I'm moving a huge amount of my holdings up into null. And so I'm moving a whole mining fleet up there. And also some other stuff. So I'm going to be moving fitted ships up there, and I'm moving a whole mining fleet. So anyway, we'll go over that stuff next week. It's not all set up yet, but next week I have negative 0.75. I think is where I have rights to mine. It's a really good spot. Really good spot. So, okay. So, Tritosi, again, thank you for that extended support. And then Davo, 9 months as a sub, 90 gold to everybody here in your honor. So, thank you very much, Davo. And I appreciate that extended support. Y'all got a bunch of gold now. You can all go and get dancers. Exclamation point dancers. Careful, though. You may not get what you expect. And they do cost money. Mm-hmm. Yep. In fact, I might increase the price of dancers coming up here. Or maybe I'll make a dancer command that's just one, but then dancers cost more. Okay, so I bought these. Now, do you guys know how to do your redemptions? If you don't know this, this took me a while to figure out. Hayden Shope, thank you for following. Welcome. This took me a while to figure out. You go up to the Neocrom up here, and then you go to inventory and then redeem items, and this is how you find your stuff in game. And then it's all here. Just make sure you're always at the station that you want to be at. Make sure you're at the station you want to be at. Okay, we're redeeming those. You don't want to fly with these, things that cost so much money and everything. Let's see, how much are these selling for? 179 million? Wow. Okay, are people buying a lot of them? Yeah. Yeah, it looks like 39 of those sold yesterday. The Nestor. So if that's 179 million.
Welcome
so
to the
let's look at the Nestor. Should be about double. Yeah. It's at 300 million. everything.
Welcome to
I don't
the
know if that's the right,
Dragons.
cash equivalent or not. So, Yellow Frog Fish and Kiwi Guy, thank you for following. Welcome. By the way, you do need to be a follower if you're entering in the giveaways. Because if you're not a follower, I re-roll. So, thank you for following. Okay. So, that's kind of interesting. There's only one here. Wow, somebody bought one for 448 million. Wow. Yeah, I don't know if I want to put one for sale though. Should I? I mean, it's an easy 300 million. Cost me 800. 800
Welcome to the Dragons.
Orem. I don't know if that's a good deal or not. So, Hillary, thank you for following. Welcome. Now I'm going to keep it. Okay, so we're going to apply, and let's see what the Stratios is going for. 290? No shit. And somebody put 50 of them for sale here at 150 million. Wow. 150 million. Wow. You know, I just want to do the math on this because that cost 400 Orem. And how much, they do sell Plex for Orem. And so that's the, kind of the price. Yeah, 1.75 billion is a little too much. And let's see, how much is a Plex here?
You, sir, rock.
The search on this is so slow. Okay, I hit enter, but it didn't do anything, so let's just go look under services. And Battle Reed just resubbed 4 months in a row. More dancers for everybody. Battle Reed's honor. 40 gold to everybody here. Oh, so it's the multiple character training, but it's 3,500 AUR, which is, it's really the equivalent of a Plex. So 3,500, let's see, it's 1,050,000 divided by 3,500 equals 300 ISK per Orem. Times that by 400, and we're at 120 million. So the equivalent, is yeah, 300. I mean, it's about 300 ISK per Orem right now, and so this guy's selling them at 150. So he's getting a little bit better on his money than if he would have spent the cash on Plex and selling them. But the gamble is, will he be able to sell them? Will the market drop below that? That's the gamble. And he gambled 50 of them here. That's a huge gamble, in my opinion. The skins are always volatile, and then they go on sale sometimes, which devalues them. Yeah, so that's an issue. Okay, so I'm gonna let's see here. I'm going to apply one of these skins. That's the Nestor. Okay, and we'll look at the Nestor here. I have one here. So here it is. It's a little bit dirty, but I like it that way, like I was saying before, Okay, so there we go. Yeah, it shows the dirt okay and everything. That's I think this is a pretty good skin, and I think the price is good. I think the price is good, and I like the shininess of these new ones. Yeah. I do like the shininess of them. Okay, let's do a trade here with my other character and give him. We're gonna give him the these other skins, and then my Marquee Dragon character. It's gonna give. Let's see, curses, Rifter, Punisher. I don't fly any of these with him. Although I should keep the Rifter. Yeah, I'll apply the Rifter to him. I might fly a Rifter with him. So, okay. Trading those over. There we go. Just make sure Marky Dragon has some money. If I need any today. I do. Okay. I'm going to log my other character off here. So, let's put in these, inject these skins. Can you inject? Oh, you can't. You can't do all of them at the same time. Okay. One at a time. Okay, there we go. So, now I'm in a Stratios right now. And there we go. I think it looks pretty good. What do you guys think? There's actually a lot of detail to this. Look at all the little stuff here. Everything. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Yeah. IV and Balsteffel, thank you for following. Welcome. Yeah, so log into all your accounts today, folks, and get your gifts. Make sure you log into all of them, because these go every 24 hours, something like that. How can you redeem something? You go up to the Neocom, then you go to Inventory, and then Redeem Items. And if you have any items, they'll be right there. So yeah, this looks pretty nice. And then let's switch over to my Astero. And the sun. Yeah, that looks pretty slick, huh? Yep, I like it. I like it. Okay, so these are something that's new in the latest release. So let's start going over that stuff here. And reminder, when we hit 200 viewers, we're going to do a double drawing for brand new accounts for Eve, ! ticket space 1 or higher in Twitch chat. And get you in on that. We're going to draw twice off of your entry. So, yeah, so the items, and is it at server up that it changes? Somebody was telling me that it was a 12-hour off cycle, that the cycle is actually 12 hours off. So, like, instead of it server up, it's 12 hours after server up that it changes. Let me know, guys. I would like to know on that. So, okay, let's go over the patch notes here. And we're going to check out the stuff. And then we're going to do a fleet. We're going out of Jita, bring a disposable ship. We're going into LowSec, and we are going to tackle some of the mining fleets, some of the NPC mining fleets, because what I want to test is whether or not midnight server time. Okay, midnight server time. So, which is about 12 hours opposite of downtime. So, because downtime is at like 11 a.m. their local time. So if it's at midnight, okay. So midnight each day. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to remember that. I'm at a conference for the next 3 days. I'm gonna have to find time to make sure I get logged in and get all my shit. And this conference that I'm at is crazy on the hours. It's like it started at 8:30 in the morning and I go till 10:30 at night, 3 days in a row. It's pretty crazy. So there's not going to be any shows Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, yeah. Okay. So let's see here. In audio, and this is for patch notes for 118.10. Standardized UI sound throughout the client for mouse, enter, and click events. Okay, did you guys notice this? I noticed this yesterday, and the noises, you can barely hear them. Let's see, let me turn it all the way up. I'm going to turn off the music here for a minute. So, you hear that? It's just a little incremental thing. It just sounds different than I think it felt before. And this sounds different. These are almost like clicks of a wheel or something. And then I click that and it goes, yeah. So there's a bunch of new little sounds, and they sound a little bit different. And you know, I'm not thinking they're bad. They sound fine to me, actually. I wonder if we even have them in like fitting window. See, I click on the fitting window and you hear that other stuff. And yeah, there are sounds in here too, and they're different. Just tiny little ticks. Yeah. So you can turn it off, and there is settings under audio for the UI
Welcome
sound
to
level,
the Dragons.
and so you can turn it off in there. So, you know, if it's too annoying for you, I understand. Band Sheep, thank you for following. Welcome. Okay, so let's see here. Bring that patch notes back up again. Okay, so hooked up sounds for the following events. Okay, so there are some new events that have stuff. Redeem item, fit unfit module, incoming outgoing ISK. Oh, incoming outgoing ISK. So when it comes in, does it go cha-ching? Plug in, remove implant, injecting skill. Oh, I injected some skill yesterday, but I didn't listen to it. Yes, I spent another 15 billion in skill injectors for Marquee Dragon, and added about 8.5 million skill points. So, yeah, I decided that I was going to actually spend a lot of money on Marquee Dragon to get his skills up. I've added a total of about 20 million skill points to him, and so he's going to become my primary character. Hello, Chronic. Will I be playing Nostralis? I don't know what that is, so should use W2 approach. What in the middle of flight? Mark the home. Aston help. You should use W2 approach. I never use W2 approach. I always click with my mouse, but that's me. It's whatever's comfortable for you. You don't have to. There's multiple ways to do all kinds of things, so whatever works for you. Anyway, I'm giving Marquee Dragon a lot more skills because I want to fly him a lot more. So, okay, balancing reduced the mining yield of excavator mining drones by 32%. Aren't those the really expensive mining drones? And holy cow, 32% is a large amount. It's a pretty large amount. So, increase the drop rates of elite drone AI and drone coronary unit rogue drone components, which I believe are the probably components used to make these mining drones. Oh, Nostralis is the WoW private server that, yeah, I'm not, those are the Rorqual nerf, okay. Yeah, I'm not into supporting game stuff that violates the original copyright holder's wishes. If they had the blessing from Blizzard, I might actually check it out, but they don't. So, and I believe they went to a distributed WikiLeaks type distribution model that makes it so that even if you shut down one node, another one just takes over. And so it's crazy. I don't want to get mixed up in that. I've already been in court deposed by Blizzard before. I don't need it again. Now for some nullsec mining. Chronic, that is going to be next week. I'm going to be doing some nullsec mining. Yes, hopefully we can get that done next week. So, at the very least, I'll be getting all the equipment out there. Because I am moving a significant portion of my holdings out to null. So, okay, change the behavior of defender missiles. You can find out more here. Let's see here. Where is the defender missile stuff? I went and read through all of this. And, you know, if you don't know what defender missiles are, they basically are a missile that will seek out another missile or bomb and blow it up. And you can't launch as many of these as you may want, so you can't stop everything. But they're kind of setting these up to be, leadership ships. So anyway, it's kind of interesting. So if you are running, command bursts and stuff, that you might also fit with the defender missile setup so that you can help defend. And I've never played with these. It sounds interesting, though, but I've never played with them. Okay, contracts. Many skill injectors can no longer be traded via contracts, and all the contracts, including these items, have been expired. They didn't actually ever intend for people to go out there mining the crap out of these things, making new accounts, and then trying to sell these things. So, I think, I don't know, maybe you can trade them person to person, but, I can't trade them via contracts anymore. Graphics. Stations across New Eden are experiencing high levels of local activity. Please obey the holographic traffic indicators. Welcome to Eve, careful drivers. Okay, let's see here. Let me get into a bigger ship that can't get one popped. Because I am at Jita and I'm going to undock here. So here's my Kronos. Yeah, it'd be hard to get one shot in this. You can't trade across accounts now. It's also doesn't work. Okay, for the mini skill injectors. Yeah, those were just made for just single people. So. Hey, so the new dots out here and everything. The guidance lanes. That's what they're referring to. So this is Jita, and my stuff's set up all odd here. Okay. Yeah, so, and look at that. An advertisement right here? Okay. Yeah, that's new. That wasn't that way before. Not that I recall. So. Okay. But he's Arvox. He's got a good show. Hey, so. Oh, look at the lanes go way out on this. That's interesting. Join fleet. No. Okay. Let's dock back up.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Disable the launch sequence. The launch sequence doesn't matter whether or not you could get attacked. It's a visual thing. You can stop it by clicking on things, and if you are warping to an insta, then you can still do that. Here, I can undock here, and I can warp to an insta pretty quickly. That's really deep. It's not a problem. So because I'm invulnerable right now, and I just tell it to insta, and bam, I'm out of here. So not a big deal, I don't think. So I have a very deep insta. It's still not deep enough to be off scan, though. Yeah, if you're in a freighter and they already have scanning probes out here, they just sit out here and just keep refreshing, and they bam, pop right to you. Especially in a freighter, it has a really huge signature. So we'll dock up again. This is my Kronos police skin. Okay, we'll make sure I get docked up. By the way, if you're wondering why the menus are so small and everything, I am running at 4K. And if you have the ability to watch in 4K, you can watch it on YouTube, ! YouTube and Twitch chat.
Docking permission requested.
And those of you on YouTube, if you want to participate in the giveaways, I recommend that. You just have to be in Twitch chat. So, but you can still watch on YouTube, no problem.
Docking request accepted.
Okay. Now we're pretty close to doing our next drawing. So, at 200 viewers to do our next drawing. We're going to do double drawing. So, okay. Let's see here. Missions and NPCs. So, pirate mining operation response forces have had their bounties increased by Concord. Okay, so I guess they're going to pay out a little bit more now. So, and then mining operation response forces will respond with different fleets by taking into account the solar system security status. So they had been responding pretty much the same every time. And in fact, I was watching Dalpa the other day, and he was using a stealth bomber, and he was finding the target ship, and he'd get right up on it, and he'd overload everything, and he'd blow it up before the response got there. He'd warp out to a station, wait about a minute, and then warp back in, and the fleet would have shown up, seen that he wasn't there, and took off again and loot his stuff. It actually was pretty, ingenious. So, which null am I going to? Yeah, I'm headed north. I don't remember the name of the Declan. It's up in Gersta's territory. So, let's see. Mining operation response forces. Okay, mining operation logistics response ships will repair any players in need who are with excellent 5.0 and beyond standings with the corporation if they are in the same location. What? Okay, that sounds interesting. So if you have a really high standing with them and you're a miner and you're mining out in like Null or something like that, and they are out there and you're getting ganked at the same time, they'll actually rep you? It's interesting. It's very interesting. I wonder how that can be gamed. So, okay. Yeah, so that's going to be hard to test. I mean, I actually have standings with several mining groups. So, I play now, but you don't get a standings increase. You have to go do missions for their corp. Yeah. Okay, NPC mining operations have stopped within starter systems. Oh, okay, so the newbie systems do not have the mining operations in them. Okay, structures and deployables. It is no longer possible to deploy new outposts and outpost upgrades. Now, outposts, many of you who live in high-sec have never seen an outpost. And outposts are only in null that I'm aware of. And they're only in sovereign player sovereignty areas. And so I believe that so these are space station structures that players were able to create. They're no longer able to do that. They're being replaced by citadels. And so it's not a big loss. I think all of the functionality is currently in the new stuff, so, or we're pretty close. So, and let's see here. The market entries for outpost construction platform blueprints, outpost improvement platforms, and outpost upgrade platforms were also removed. So, okay, so this is NPC market stuff. I don't know what if you own one. So, okay, user interface. Moved the increase and decrease font size options in the chat channel windows to a combo box in the channel settings menu. Okay, so here's this.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Okay, so I have a font size here now that that I can do. So if I need a bigger font. Okay, that's cool. I like it. Because what they're saying is probably more important than their names. Probably. I already do have an increase here on this. I'm sitting at 125%. And it feels about right. It gives me maximum room and I can still read it all. So, bounties placed on me, of course. Okay. We're over 200 viewers. We're going to get through this stuff and then we'll do a draw. So, Lord Friend, thank you for following. Welcome. Okay, fitting window. The left-hand panel of the fitting window can now be resized to make it easier to read long item names in the module list. Oh, good. That was actually a problem. So, okay, not that. But this can now. We do it that way. Okay, and then what happens on this? Okay. So, yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good. That was a problem. I had noticed that was an issue. So, I didn't mention it or anything. I just happened to notice that that was a problem. So, added timeline scrubbing to tutorial videos in the F12 help menu. Timeline scrubbing. Don't know what that is. Skill entries in the skill extractor window are now more consistent with the rest of the UI. Okay, good. So, and I do have, I shut down my industry stuff, and I'm going to remove the, I have 4 or 5 characters that I'm removing all of the industry skills on, and I'm going to give them over to Marky Dragon. So, Camp the Katha, thank you for following, welcome. Okay, defect fixes, so they fixed something, Palantine Keepstar. After several unfortunate accidents, the docking and undocking procedures have been tightened to ease the life for Scotty, the docking manager, and his clones. Session change timers are enforced more diligently at docking and undocking from stations and structures. I have no idea. Fighter support units now provide a bonus fighter shield recharge instead of a penalty.
Rock.
And Calcron, 17 months as a sub. All right. Getting up there. Wow. 170 gold to everybody here in Calcron's honor. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. I have a ship named after him. Yes, sirree. Scrubbing small preview windows. So they're talking like video scrubbing. Okay. Yeah. What are the golds for? Lord Friend, type in ! ticket space 10. And you'll spend 10 of your gold, and you're going to get 10 entries in on new account for Eve that we are going to be drawing here for in a moment. And by the way, we're going to draw twice. We skipped the first drawing. We're going to draw twice, so you're all getting basically double entries. So, let's see. Fighter support units now display rate of fire bonuses. Okay. If using the burst jammer against a victim, you will now be included in the kill mail. Okay. So it's considered a hostile action, and it wasn't being registered as that. Bomb launchers now have minimum speed at which the ship must be at before the bomb can be launched. Oh, you have to be in movement? I didn't know that.
Welcome to
I've never launched bombs before. I should try one of these days. Sijaku Tyan, thank you for following. Welcome. Let's see. Expanded and core probe launchers no longer have charges per cycle visible in their attributes tab. Yeah, because it's not really a weapon, and basically you don't relaunch over and over and over again. So the Sentinel Fighter Support Unit blueprint has been corrected. The chance drop from the Central Rogue Drone capital ships. A weapon fitting issue with Caldari mission weapon of choice has been fixed. NPE Inception, NPE experience. Okay, they tweaked some stuff. Bunch of graphic stuff. Let's see if there's anything really important here that stands out. They tweaked the turret placement on the Caldari battleship Raven. Okay. Okay, let's see. Extraneous clouds in multiple sites have been removed to improve performance. Thank you. You know, clouds and wisps, always big performance hit for me. So, I think that's good. Oh, they fixed various grammar and spelling errors. Those never happen. Yeah. Okay. There's a bunch of stuff here that I'm not sure applies to most people. So, especially like when it's corrected a typo. Okay. We're done. We are done with that. So, okay. Anyway, you know, not a huge amount of new content in this publish. The last publish was the really big one that brought a huge amount of content, but it's all good. So it's all good. Okay, so now let's do a drawing. ! Ticket space 1 or higher in Twitch chat. That will get you in on a brand new account for Eve. It's a core new account. It can be used to upgrade a Alpha to an Omega if you've never been Omega before. Or it can also just be a brand new account right off the bat. It comes with some mining equipment. It comes with some other stuff such as clothing and everything. And basically, it'll put you in Omega for 30 days. So, getting that written up. Last call to get your tickets in. And we're going to do drawing twice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to roll once, we'll give it out, and then I'm going to re-roll and give it out again. And you must be a follower. Samaras, thank you for following. Welcome. And we're going to be doing a fleet in Jeddah. We're going to be putting that fleet together here very shortly for going out and looking for the NPC miners and seeing whether or not we can get them, or we're going to go out into low and see what kind of response we're going to get. So bring something that's disposable just in case.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Egloff, thank you for following. Welcome. Okay. Need to move to Europe so you can work out when I do my fleets. Yeah. I know, I do them early, even though I'm in the States. Okay, we're going to close this. Everybody should have their tickets in. And closing it. Okay, we're drawing the first winner here. Null PTR. Congratulations, Null PTR. You are the first winner. And so I'm sending that out to you.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Okay, that is sent. I'm writing up the next one. We're going to draw again here. So you're all, can't put any more tickets in right now. It's all closed. So, missed your shot. We are going to do another drawing after this, but be able to get in on that. Okay. Next one's done up. So, I am going to draw another winner here. Abounding Harbor says you are not a follower. Yep, not a follower. Okay. Drawing again. Model Thread. Model Thread, congratulations. So, Model Thread, congratulations. Sorry, Abounding Harbor. And you got to be a follower. So, Model Thread, check it out. It's in your Twitch mail. So, congratulations. Okay. And, all right, so we're going to do another one. So if you missed out on that one, not a big deal. Resetting, starting a new one. There we go. Now you can get your entries in. We'll draw at 300 viewers. So, Gothic Shadow, thank you for following. Why was it disappointing? Oh, the stuff that Keepstar blow, because it didn't blow up on my screen. And so it's like you know, we didn't see the money shot. Yeah. Ah, DeGraver, you're nice. Yeah, so Abounding Harbor, make sure you follow and you can get in on the next one. So, okay. And yeah, so we did not get the explosion on there, and that really sucked. It really sucked. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to make a fleet. You can X up in live shows, LIVESHOWS. Type an X in there. I will add you to the fleet, and so. Did you see the Keepstar explosion yesterday? Sorry, on. I just said we didn't. Abounding Harbor, thank you for following. Welcome. So it, yeah, it did not blow up on my screen. It went like, and it was gone. I had a client crash at the same time, and other issues. It was a train wreck. Yeah, so I'm going to talk to CCP about how to make sure that doesn't happen again. So, okay, so the channel in game is live shows, LIVESHOWS, and just type an X in there. I will add you to the fleet. We're going to start out in Jeddah. I don't know where we're going to end up, and we are going to take frigates. So.
You, sir, rock.
Well, there was another one killed in Losec yesterday. Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Lord Friend, thank you so much for subbing.
Welcome to the Dragons.
All right. So, Lord Friend. Let me hook you up here. And so 1,000 gold to you. Spend it on whatever you want. Even dancers, dungeon raids, or giveaways. Just careful with the dancers. You may not get what you're expecting. So, and everybody give it up for Lord Friend. Because of him, you're all getting another 10 gold. Tell him thank you and welcome. Tasty Fur Burger. Thank you for following. Welcome. Okay. GM said Jita is not an invulnerable undock. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Well then. So, there we have it. Oh yeah, I see a few people Xing up here. So I'm going to start building the fleet. Okay, and those of you who joined first up here, if we end up with a lot of people joining in, then we are going to, I'm going to make you guys squad leaders so that you can
Welcome
add
to
people
the Dragons.
Can you bring your -10 character? You can join us at our low-sec
Welcome
destination.
to the Dragons.
Sure. Darko and Frenzy, thank you for following. Welcome. Can I use a core starter pack with the recruiter friend thing? So the core starter pack, yes, you can, but the person that referred you won't get any credit, but you can. And so it will work. It'll upgrade it to Omega. But what'll happen is if someone referred you, it's gonna give them a message saying that it was an invalid method or something like that. Yeah, live shows, LIVESHOWS is the channel. Now, primarily, I'm thinking smaller ships here. So, bring stuff you're willing to lose. We may get engaged by other players, and so should be allowed to release the exotic dancers into our quarters in the stations, but that won't happen. Yeah. So, one of the things we need to do is I do need to be able to bring a core scanner so that we have this is a fleet ship, and this one maybe. I don't know. Can I get a core probe scanner onto a Astero? I don't think I can.
Oh, nice. Dragons love gold, treasure, and of course, dollar bills.
So, CCC, thank you for the donation, $3 toward the 1080 towards the upgrades. So I'm writing that down. The number's not going to change on there. I don't have it working automatic. But CCC, thank you very much. $3 equals 30 gold to everybody here in CCC's honor. So y'all can tell them thank you. And yes, we're working on a goal of dual 1080 Ti's so that we can be sure to present anything in 4K at maximum detail on the show. So, okay. So, I don't think there's enough room in a fit and an Astero to do a core scanner probe. So I'm trying to think of what ship I should bring that would allow me to do that. Expanded, yes, I mean expanded. So I'm not going to go AMD. I'm going NVIDIA only. NVIDIA only. So there are a lot of yeah, there are a lot of games that have a hard time supporting the AMD stuff, and I don't want to be a part of that. So I want to be able to not worry about that. So, you know, I could bring something a little bit bigger. You guys would have to give me a little bit of support here. But I could put an expanded launcher on this. And this could be interesting. It's basically, this is a jamming ship. And being out in low, would I get concorded? I don't think I would. Yeah, Concord's only high sec. So, the T3D. What is the T3D? Yeah. What is a T3D? Tech 3 destroyer? Gosh, yeah. Okay. I don't know if I have, let's see here. Do I have the... Let me look at the ship tree here. Okay, well, I have level 3 on Jackdaw, but that's
Welcome
missiles.
to the Dragons.
I don't have any missile skills on my character here. No missile skills on my character here. I do not believe. Covert ops are better for expanded launchers? Okay. Let's see here. Character, skills, missiles. I mean, I have a little bit of missile stuff, but it's really kind of pathetic, and I'll have very little DPS. Polygasm, thank you for following. Welcome. Okay. Patrick, I'll get you in the fleet. Oh, let's see. That's tactical destroyer. Well, what about a command destroyer? But see, even that, I don't have missile skills. Yeah. I don't know. They can fit without much issues, yeah, but I don't know that I feel like I'm going to fit this up and it's not going to work very well. I mean, I can take a Stratios. I just need to refit Stratios a little bit. Stratios, though, is kind of expensive. So that's 325 million. And probably need to put an armor rep in here. So I put an armor rep in there. And Heron can fit expanded? Really? Yeah, I want a little bit of DPS. I mean, you know, I don't want to fly just a pure... yeah, I want to throw a little DPS at it. That's what I'm thinking here. And so I take this out, and then let's see here, battleship. Let's see, this is a cruiser. Medium armor repair 2. Medium armor repair 2. So why can I? My under, let's see, modules. Not high. How much room do I have? 46 and 33. I do not have enough power for that. Are we going to take out all these newts? Okay, this should work. All these new noises. Hello, Brian. Okay, and then mark it here. Do I actually have one of these? No, but I do have probes. What? Hey. Fudge. Okay. Yeah, I could put it into the fitting tool. I don't have enough CPU. I have to drop something more here. Okay, let's put it into simulation mode here. And then put that offline, put that on. Okay. Still 102 CPU off. Okay. So what is using all of the CPU? Not that. Okay. NPC miners. Plug in an implant. I'm 122 short. An implant is not going to help that. CPU processor in the low slot. Yeah, okay. That's a good idea. What's it called? No modules found. Wait, what? No modules found that fit in the low? What am I doing wrong here? That's power. Coprocessor. Why do I not find anything? What am I doing wrong here? Let's uncheck everything. Oh, because I'm spelling it wrong. Yeah, it still gets me to 36. This is turning out to be a really screwed up fit that's just costing a ton of money. Yeah. Could I check the fleet channel? Okay, what am I checking for? I'm not happy with this. I'm not feeling happy with this. For how much money? Because I'm probably going to die out there. All right, let's see here. I don't have any skills in any command destroyers. This is the problem. Well, maybe we just do this off D-scan. The problem is that we won't be able to see if they get away. We won't be able to see where they go. Yeah. So this is exactly what I'm thinking. Is that I'm just neutering this ship by doing this to it, and so it's not going to be good. So skill injector, I don't want to spend more money on skill injectors. I literally just spent 15 billion on skill injectors, and I used all of the skill. So let's just say fuck it and take out this ship, which I can lose. So let me see how I want to. Yeah, let's see here. Oh, Gnosis. Yeah. Wait, I'm going to take this thing out. I've had this thing sitting around for a long time. I'm probably going to lose it, so I'm just going to insure it. It's worth 195 million. And I think that I'm going to take that out. I'm going to put this in. And I don't think I need a cloak. Oh, it's cargo space, okay. We're not going to use a cloak for this. So there we go. Let's see if we can fit some more boosters in here. Those are 800s. Oh, hey, there we go. Yeah. Hey, Cold World. Any skins for this? Looks like I do not. Okay. So this is a dirty old ship, huh? Okay, so basically, I'll be able to hold them while you guys apply DPS, and if they get real close to me, I'm going to be able to light them up with smart bombs, but you guys have to keep your distance from me. No, I'm not going to kamikaze Jita. So, anyway, if you want to join our fleet, X up in live shows, LIVESHOWS, and you can join us. So, anyway, yeah, this will be fun. I'm probably going to die, but, you know, what the hell? It's all good. Doing good today, Cold World. Okay, so, oh, and we're over 300 viewers. Okay, so we got another drawing to do. Exclamation point, ticket space 1 or higher in Twitch chat. We're going to do a drawing, and then everybody here who's here, we're going to go, and we're just, yes, today is a good day to die. I'm probably going to die in this thing, and it'll be fun. So, I am getting another giveaway ready here. Let's give you guys a minute to get your entries in. Okay, I'm going to make a route here. And I'm just looking at some things here. Making up a route here. Okay. You'll bring your expanded launcher? Okay, cool. So, otherwise we're just going to do this by D-scan. Wait, I think we're ready to. We are ready to draw on this. So, closing, drawing, and Wilgen. Congratulations, Wilgen. Wow, he dumped in 3,000 tickets. He wanted to try and make sure he got it. So, Wilgen, there you go. You did get it. And check your Twitch mail. You'll find that contained within. So, I'll start another one here. We'll draw again at 400 viewers. And by the way, this is these are provided by our store. Store's what supports the show. And so if you need Plex or Orem or new accounts, whatever, exclamation point bonus in Twitch chat, or there's a link in the description on YouTube. Both of them have a bonus code with a link to us. Use that bonus code and you're going to get some cash back to your account for future purchases. So, and it supports the show. Okay, you guys ready? Huh? Oh, I guess we should get on comms, huh? Duh. Let me bring up comms. Okay, so we're going to use comms in Discord. And so if you're in Fleet, you're welcome to get into the comms in Discord. Cookie Riot, thank you for following. Welcome. So exclamation point in Discord and Twitch chat. There's a link in the description in YouTube, depending on what you're watching on. I'm gonna undock here. This is gonna end poorly, I'm sure. I don't know if you guys have ever seen smart bombing stuff, but okay. This is a dirty old ship. This ship is a couple years old. I've had it for a couple years. So this is my wormhole surprise ship. And so no, I'm not going to bomb Jita. I've been told by some people that this is actually a bannable offense because it causes so much problem. So, okay, so at the moment we are not oh, let's see here. Yes, I am in Fleet. Do we have anybody else in live shows adding? No. Okay. So you can bring whatever you want, just be prepared to lose it. So we're kind of a mismatch. You give me 10 ISK to bomb Jita. You would think they would disable smart bombs here if they thought it was a problem. You're right. You're right. Exactly right. Okay. We're heading to our first system.
Warp drive active.
DeGraver, you have talk rights. Are you in Fleet? I don't know if you're in Fleet or not. But anyway, yeah, you have to exit and come back into live shows in order for it to take effect. Patrick, you say you're in fleet, but Patrick, who are you? Okay, it doesn't matter, you have no mic. Okay. Yeah, Prime Zero, I just posted it. Okay. Golmuk, gonna give you rights. Okay, Golmuk, you have to exit out of live shows and come back in for the rights to take effect. I give them to you. What channel to join? Live shows, LIVESHOWS in Twitch chat, and it actually happens to be live shows in Discord as well. Okay, let's see how many people we got here. Okay, next system posted in fleet.
Warp drive active.
So if you're using drones, my smart bombs will take them out. So you gotta be careful of that. Why all the secrecy for the route? Because we're going into dangerous territory that, you know, stream snipers. It may happen anyway, but yeah, that's why. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of us in here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're missing one person. Who are we missing? Looks like Tadrit. Okay, you can't hear me. Tadrit, why can't you hear me? Well, maybe it's on... it's got to be on your end. I assume you other guys can hear me, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so... Okay, there's our next jump.
Warp drive active.
Gumby says, did you see the article about the CEO who had new bros as human slaves? He required them to clickbait his websites and told them where to rat. He took 100% of their loot and was turning it into real money. Wow. Okay. Okay. Tadrit, no problem.
Warp drive active.
Just made 2 billion off a guy in the funniest way. I should clean my ship. It's really dirty. You know, I like it dirty. Kind of a funny angle on this, huh? Oh, hello, Leviticus. We will be doing another fleet here next week, is it? Yeah, we're going to do a Kalari Suicide Fleet. And that one, there's information in the schedule so that those of you that want to join that can. And you can be prepared. This is a standard Scorpion. And I am Smart Bomber fit. And I'm probably going to lose the ship. We'll see. Phobos on gate. Okay, ignore him. Let's see, he's gonna attack me. Okay, well, maybe we're not ignoring him. Let's see here. Is he taking gate guns already? I don't know how the gate guns are going to react to you guys. I don't know that you can engage in this. Shit. Just
He's
thinking
flashy.
about that. He is flashy, okay.
He's flashy for me, anyways.
Okay. Varger here too. Shit.
Varger's now flashy as well.
Okay, well, hey, I'm gonna start smart bombing this guy. So stand back, everybody. What I can't. Disable safety. Why are these not turning on? Excuse me, but why are my smart bombs not turning on?
He might be too close to the gate.
Read the message is tough. Within 5K of the gate. Okay. So let's move away from the gate then. I took out some of my own drones. Oh! Scythe's going down. Now I'm flagged.
The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty.
Awesome.
A module has run out of charges. The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is
Welcome
empty.
to the Dragons.
The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty.
Get out of there, guys! This worked out really well. uh... Oh, for a short time I could warp out? I didn't notice. Actually. That was really bad, wasn't it, guys?
Docking permission requested. Warp drive active.
No weed, no aim. Thank you for following. Welcome. Should just jam the Varger. Yeah, maybe. You know, I've not, So, let's see here.
Warp drive active.
Oh. Yeah, Havoc's looking on the bright side. At least I'm going to have a clean ship.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Yeah, I did have ECM on me as well. I was starting to do damage to that guy, and so I was just thinking that maybe I could take him out, but guess not. So, yeah, so that ship was worth 154 million, and I just got paid out 169 from my insurance. So they probably got it. They got a pretty good bounty payout. Bounty paid out was only 6 million. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, I didn't lose very much on that. Oh, you got the parts that dropped? Oh, it doesn't matter. You can just keep them. So, yeah. Yep. Hello, Joe. Yeah, I'm waiting for timers to expire here. Hey, Crazy Locha. Good morning. That was a good start. An exciting start. Yeah. What's about my reward now? You know, my bounty is just enormous. And so they got a pretty good big bounty payment, but I'm still 203 billion. So it's not like they knocked me down very much.
Warp drive active.
It's some definition of good start. Well, no, it was fun start. Let's just say that. Place a 1 billion bounty on all my attackers. Nah. In fact, did I get? I didn't harm anybody else, did I? Like, hopefully I didn't get any kill rights against me. Let's see here. What do those fall under? Do they fall under interactions? Kill rights. 203 billion bounty. Is it worth getting Marauder for level 4 mission grinding? You'll just blaze right through them. So, yeah.
Warp drive active.
Why is it that high? It's because as people tell me they love me or something like that, and so they put bounty on me, and you know, so that's how it's worked out. How do you repair faction standing? You're low with Galante and Mimitar thanks to mission running. Well, you can go do level 1 missions with them to try and raise it. But there's also like a one-time buy thing that you can do. It's just a one-time thing, so you got to think about your long term, about whether or not you're going to end up in that again. Yeah, there's, is it Cosmos? No, they're different missions. I mean, Google correction of standings in Eve or something like that. There's missions that you can do, or you can buy the tags and just turn them in on the missions. Yeah, he only made 6 million on that, and I don't know why, because it's supposed to be 20% of the hull value. And it's not like that ship hull. I don't know. Is that a, because it doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense on how much he got paid out. The bounty paid out was only 6 million. And I'm not sure why. Maybe it was because I had it insured? Because see, pending insurance is 30 million. When actually, in actuality, I got paid a lot more than 30 million. So, I got paid 169 million. So it goes off of the values within the systems.
Dragons love gold, treasure, and of course, dollar bills.
All right, Jacob. It says, keep up the great work. Thanks for the donation, buddy. I will put that toward the new video cards. And let's see here.
Drive active.
Yeah, so it is. I think the valuation was just really low in that area.
Welcome to the Dragons. Welcome
I've added
to the Dragons.
a couple more people here. Sizzle, Caroso, and Granzant, thank you for following. Welcome.
Drive active.
I decided to come in at a different angle just in case somebody wanted to alpha me at landing on Jita. That's why I took this little detour. I am a lot more calm now in PvP than I used to be. For sure.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Okay, so now probably good to take out something smaller. I know what I'm going to take out. I'll have to buy one, but that'll be okay. Let's see here. Wait, I don't have any of those? What? Come on, really? Okay, so I thought that I had one here. I'm going to share a fit from another client I'm going to have to bring up. Oh, he's undocked out there. Okay.
Connecting.
It's okay. I'm going to share a fit over from this guy is what I'm going to do.
Skill training completed. Warp drive active.
Okay. I should be able to do this one. Yep. Okay. There we go. Great. Okay. What's the best for the other ship? Let's see here. Take out more dirty ships and need cleaning. Right. Oh, my Scorpion got blown up. That's what happened. Wow, some of these parts are a little expensive right now. Hey, but this will be a good ship for this. Okay, how are the rest of you guys doing?
I think I got everything I can fit.
Okay. Hey.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Oh, I don't have any skins for this. How about that? I thought I did. Okay. Well then. So I'm bringing a comet. You're almost to Jita. Okay. Man, thank you for following. Welcome. What are my thoughts on the new Porpoise ship? Not much thoughts on it one way or another. It's another industrial added to the chain, another step in it. Okay. Yeah. Make up the route again here. Did all of you come back to Jita?
I did.
Okay. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Almost done making this route here. Hey, there is our first dest. Free burn to there. Everybody meet there.
Roger that.
Warp drive.
We're not going to go back in the same place, obviously. Because I'm sure they'd be waiting for us. Was I stream sniped? No, I don't think it was stream sniping. We didn't tell anybody where we were going. If it was stream sniping, they got lucky. Oh yeah, I guess I am pretty good setup for this ship. I got Mastery 4 on it. So.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Johnny and Ollie Sturt, thank you for
Welcome to the Dragons.
Warp drive active.
Beamish, I use this mouse cursor and such with the trails because I'm running at 4K, and when we get into screens that are really bright and such, I end up losing my mouse, and that's very bad, so I made it this big thing. I've read some of your questions, Havoc. Yep. I do read both chats, those of you in YouTube. So, of course, you know, when certain things are happening, my attention gets
You,
drawn
sir,
from one place to
rock.
another. All right, last casuals 7. All right.
Warp drive.
Let's see here. Last casuals, I'm gonna hook you up. right. So, 1,000 gold to you, last casuals. And thank you for coming back as a sub. I appreciate it. Spend that gold on whatever you want. Careful about spending it on the dancers. You never know what you're going to get. And 10 gold to everybody in honor of last casuals becoming a sub again. So thank you, thank you.
Warp drive active.
Can someone with the police please pull me over for having this skin on? Yeah, I actually don't have the police skin on my Marky Dragon character here for this.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Let's see, is that Nyanshan? Thank you for following, welcome.
Warp drive active.
They're 2,000 LP for the skin? No, I think you can only buy them in the store, right?
Warp drive active.
The only way to buy them, the police skin, is from with Aurum.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hey, JJ. You gonna join us
I think so.
for your death?
Going out killing miners.
Huh. Well, NPC miners. We're gonna go do it in low sec and see what the response is.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah. Almost here, okay. Is the stream down? Not dropping any frames. So I don't think it is. Okay, let's see here. Got 4 of us here out of 9. Suppose we should wait for a couple more to catch up.
I think I'll just meet you at Destin closer to that than I am to you.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, do you even know where the destination is?
You have it on your stream.
Yeah, okay, fine. But you don't know which, Yeah. I know
I'll
this
just go
is
that
this is part of the thing of why, run triple monitor sometimes.
area.
Maybe
Need to
move
make
your
dungeon
face,
available.
maybe move your face cam up to up over the destination.
Yeah, well, it's currently blocking fleet chat. So,
Oh, yeah, that makes sense too.
yeah.
Just minimize your destination so you can't see it. If you wanted.
There you go. Okay. He jumps out. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we got 6 of us here out of 9. Okay. So Okay. So I'll put some information in fleet chat. Running 4 boxes. What are 4 boxes? Okay, so let's jump REI. Head to REI and jump.
Active.
Wow, you guys are that far out? Well, how'd that happen? Thought everybody was at Jita, pretty much. Yeah, Beamish,
Welcome to the Dragons.
dual 1080 Ti's. So that we can run any single game in full 4K,
Welcome
and
to
full
the Dragons.
graphic glory on the show. So we can all just be bugged out looking at the amazingness of how good it looks on the show. Yeah, Beamish, you're not running 4K, are you? I'm running 4K triple monitors, so I've maxed out my 980 Ti. Okay, jump AKO. Head there, jump through, hold cloak. Razor Walker and Rabob, thank you for following, welcome. Okay, jump to top station.
Warp drive active.
It's basically 4-1. There's a Sino there. I just want to make sure we get us in a group here.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Yeah, I'm definitely set on. I'm definitely set to shortest distance on my stuff. So, yeah. Hey, Redig, thank you for following. Welcome. Okay, we got 4 of us in system. Want to get a couple more here. Hey, are any of you just a couple jumps out? We have one person that wants to pick up in here. Saw us land in here. I don't know. I think I'm going to deny. You just out of the blue, you were already here and stuff. I'm going to deny. It's too suspicious for being a spy. So, or, you know, get into the fleet and then have all your buddies who live here come in as well. So, okay, so I think, wait, we're going to take just a moment here. So it looks like we need to do the drawing for 400 viewers. And so we're going to do that really quick, and then we'll continue on here. So exclamation point ticket space 1 or higher in Twitch chat. And You can get in on the new account for Eve. It's a core new account. It will upgrade your Alpha to Omega if you've never been Omega before. It's worth about $20. It comes from our store. If you guys are in need of Plex or Orem or new accounts, exclamation point bonus in Twitch chat, or there's a link in the description in YouTube. Both of them have a bonus code that give you some cash back on your purchase. And any purchases from the store support the show. So it's a win-win-win. Give you guys just like 1 minute here to get in your tickets, and then we are drawing. Kind of snuck up on me how many viewers we have.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Bicky the Baller, thank you for following. Welcome. And you should be a follower. Otherwise, I re-roll. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us here now. Great. We got a good fleet.
I'm already dead.
Oh, he was already asking for an invite in HiSec previously. Why was he in the same system with us? And you died?
And then I got camped.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what system he was asking in. And, you know. Okay, so he's asking over here too. Let's see, what time is it? Hey, well, I guess so. I don't know. I just worry about this a little bit.
Welcome to the Dragons. Welcome to the Dragons. Welcome to the Dragons.
Wait, we're drawing now. Closing. Drawing. Sad Owl. Congratulations, Sad Owl. All right. What a sad name. Glad you won, though. He's now a happy owl. Okay, check your Twitch mail. You'll find that contained within. I think he must have put everything he had in that number. Okay, we're starting a new one. We'll draw again at 500 viewers. And my Shranks and its Impulse, Maru, Koporab, Manic Velocity, and Kits. Thank you for following. Welcome.
Welcome to the Dragons. Welcome to the Dragons.
Okay, so are we ready? Undock. Everybody undock. And then head to MES, and jump through, hold cloak.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Bum Dog, Leg Dog, thank you for following. Welcome. Hey, Soldier Cloak here. Looks like we've got a system all to ourselves here. Scanning the first few here. Nothing. Okay, don't worry about that Viator. I'm jumping to 6 something.
Welcome to the Dragons.
J Gaming, thank you for following. Welcome. scanning these others here. You guys jumped to 3? Is that you guys at 3? Okay. Mini sends your fly is down.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Okay, there's nothing within scan in here. So we're gonna head to TAS, jump through TAS, and hold cloak. Johnny BM, thank you for following. Welcome. Can I help you? Noon, have a premium account. Which faction should you choose? Whichever you want on premium. If you're alpha, I recommend Galante, but unless you're going to do exploration primarily, then I recommend Caldari. Damn. Look at all these freaking asteroid belts in here. Holy shit. Hey, we're not close to any of them, so I'm flying to the closest one. So if you guys know how to scan, wait, Mini Sins died already? I thought he was with us in the same system. Did he not jump with us?
I think he's showing a previous kill now that you helped kill him. It looks like.
Oh yeah, look at that. I helped kill him. Well, okay. Sorry. Okay, so I've set up my scanning narrow 5 degrees, maximum range, and I'm looking at these asteroid belts here. And you got an open mic there, JJ.
Oh, sorry. I'm stretching away.
Hey, looks like I'm gonna have to jump over to some other ones here.
Warp drive active.
So 2 through 6 I've scanned. Okay. I don't even remember that fight, so that was December 14th. Wait, it was today? What?
Just before you lost your scorpion?
Wow. Okay. Oh, so he died to the... He died to them. And, okay, so I must have hit him with one of my blasts. My bombs. Or bursts. Not seeing any of these guys yet. There's a ton of asteroid belts in this system.
Welcome to the Dragons.
So, and the ships have a block for the first letter in their names. if you haven't seen him before. I think we've checked all systems, or all of these, so let's head to OTO. Jump through and hold cloak.
Active.
Hiko Horst, yes, I died this morning. That's why you got a bounty notification. Everybody who has put bounty on me got a notification this morning when I died. Code, thank you for following. Welcome. Go ahead and jump through and hold cloak. Okay, we do have some hostiles in system here. There's some wrecks here. Ignore the Viator. Scanning these asteroid belts here. Oh, there's a Raven and a Naga at 5.
Welcome
maybe.
to the
There's
Dragons.
strategic cruiser right next to this gate.
Oh, and a Proteus. Shit. Okay, we're gonna jump here in just a second here. Shit. Jump to top station. Go ahead and jump to top station. Hopefully we can get away from this Proteus.
Docking permission requested.
I'm back on my way again. Hopefully I'm not too far away.
Okay.
Docking permission requested.
Proteus, I think he grabbed somebody.
Did he? Wait, who did he grab?
Docking request accepted.
Shit.
Welcome to the Dragons.
W and Fleet have been grabbed. I'm engaged. Mini sends. Okay, I'm gonna warp to mini sends. See what I can do. I mean, shit.
Warp drive active.
Oh no, don't come here. There's a whole fucking fleet here now. God damn it.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, this is bad. There's a Raven, Vigilant.
Well, guys, don't bring an engageable fight or anything.
Well, there's too many. They had 4 big ships there.
Clearly they don't want a good fight. They just want to kill everyone.
He got out. Oh, dead, don't come. Okay. Yeah. So, let's see here. I'm going to warp to a safe.
Warp drive active.
I'll make this safe here. I'll let you guys warp to someplace safe, guys. Docked, okay.
Warp drive active.
Alright, many sins. You lost 2 ships today. Damn it. Oh well. Yep. I do tell everybody prepare to die. Oh my. Okay, I am at a safe if you want to warp to me. Still fighting the Furrow. Is the Furrow part of our fleet? I remember seeing one in our fleet, but... It's not part of our fleet. Okay. So you can warp to me if you want. I'm going to step away for just a moment, and then we'll regroup here. So, be right back. Okay, I'm back. And Flong and Shanks, thank you for following. Welcome. And I realized that that Jacob made a donation, $5, saying keep up the great work, and we're going to put that toward the video card. So thank you very much. And I think that I did not give out any gold for that. So there's 50 gold to everybody here in Jacob's honor, donating the $5 toward new video cards. So thank you very much. Appreciate it. Okay. So how are we? So we got 4 of us here, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us in system.
You, sir, rock.
Wonder where? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 6 of us in system, and we have 5 of us here. Iron Heidel just resub 16 months in a row. Thank you, buddy, for that extended support. There's 160 gold to everybody here in your honor. So thank you, thank you. Okay, who are we missing?
Well, I'm not there, but I'm not going to jump into the system while it's
Yeah,
below them,
yeah,
so.
yeah. We're gonna move on, is what we're gonna do. But
I believe Patrick is the one we're waiting for.
okay. Yeah, looks like it. Patrick, are you alive?
You, sir, rock.
Where's Patrick? I want to try and move us together so we have more of a chance. Tenchi Extra Life, thank you for resubbing 3 months in a row. All right. 30 gold to everybody here in your honor. So thank you, thank you.
Patrick says he's on his way.
Hey. Wait. Well, now who are we missing? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing Taylor. Wasn't Taylor just here?
I think you went to go check the gate for someone.
Oh. Okay. Everybody jump UEM. Hold your cloak.
Warp drive active.
Jump UEM. Okay, hold your cloaks.
Warp drive active.
I'm gonna make a save here. If I can,
Welcome to the Dragons.
make it here real quick.
Warp drive active.
Got what, 30 seconds left?
About 15.
15. Okay. Jump to me. Warp to Marquee Dragon. I'm gonna save. I'm scanning all of these belts. Yeah, I'm gonna jump to the belt at 12 at distance at like 100. I can't scan that one. It's the only one I've scanned all of them but that one. Is there any room in the fleet to come play? About around a little more than an hour that we'll be doing this. So, I mean, I can invite you to fleet, but you might not be able to catch up. There's nothing here, too. So, let's jump to PAA.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Jump PAA and then hold cloak.
Welcome to the Dragons. Welcome to the Dragons.
Okay, I'm jumping to 100 at 4-1.
Drive active.
I don't know if there's anything there. It's just too far for me to scan.
I went to 5-1. I'll check that.
Welcome
Okay.
to the Dragons.
I'm gonna check the permissions on this Astros.
Drunk Planet.
Yeah.
If it's in the overview, typically they're public, aren't they?
Well, if it's public, then we have a safe spot.
True.
Nothing at 5-1.
Alright, it's safe.
Okay. Just heads up, the response fleet for attacking the miners will be more dangerous than a raven. Yeah, well, we've not figured out yet what, you know, what the response is. We may not even have a fleet that can handle it. Monar, Danzif, Galante Master Race, Inomi Patras, and Spazwig, thank you for following. Welcome. Okay, so okay, so there's nothing more for us here. Next destination is published. Everybody jump UEM. We're headed back to UEM.
Warp drive active.
And hold cloak once you go through. So it's going to take us back up through where we had the problems. Yeah, it is. Huh. Maybe I'm going to... Well, there's not much more to see in this area without... Okay, we're going to change destination here. Avoid us going through that same camp again. Okay, so that's the next destination. And I think I'm set to being... whatever. Anyway, let's see. FUS. Jump through FUS and hold cloak. Okay, they have a scout on the gate here. Or there's somebody sitting on the gate here. Hey, we look to be okay. Hey, everybody warp to some safes. Start scanning. Make yourself safe.
Warp drive active.
Okay, what is this? 6-8 has the skiffs.
Warp drive active.
There's a lot of other stuff on scan here too. See that Jaguar's with us, right? Name
Yep.
fire. Okay. So we don't attack these guys. We wait. We gotta wait for the. They're not here. Okay. Then maybe there was several close together. Let's see here. Scanning this area here. Okay, 6-3. 6-3.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, sometimes they're close to each other, you know, when you're scanning. Darn it, I'm hung up on these asteroids. There we go. Okay, so do not attack the skiffs. That'll bring the response unit without having the money, the money ship. Basically, what we want to do is take a bit of an orbit that'll keep us out of harm's way, and what we need is the transport ship to show up. And we don't know how long it'll be. There's a couple of other players in here. Let's scan the other belts and see if we see anybody. So I honestly think that our tactic should be something like where we coordinate so that all of us put on our DPS onto the ship when it shows up at the same time. And then as soon as it blows up, we warp out before the response team arrives. Wait a minute and then come back in. And we might be able to bypass the response team if we can get it killed fast enough, which we should have enough DPS to do that if everybody applies DPS to it at once.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Let's see. Damn, there's so much stuff close to here. This is hard to scan. Hey, we got to watch for anybody else coming in on us. They won't mess with us, but yeah, I'm watching D-scan too. Forcer, thank you for following. Welcome. So, do all of you have a safe? Or someplace else you can warp to? So what we're going to do is we're going to warp out for, you know, like 2 minutes after we pop it, and then come back. It's friendly Citadel. Okay. So the key will be to warp out without getting tackled by these guys. And then, because if anybody gets tackled, then then we're forced to fight. And the response here in low-sec might be greater than what we can handle.
I'm still on my way. I had to take the long way around.
Okay.
They seen me come into that system and started trying to get me, so to turn around.
Makonos, hello. So, and you know, so what they said was that the lower the security, the more dangerous it is now. Did they alter the loot at all? That's my question. Because if they didn't alter the loot, then why would anybody, you know, go out here to do this unless they just happened to come across it or they wanted to, you know,
I think
bigger
the
fight.
bounties and the salvage scale. I'm not sure about the loot.
Okay. Went to Twitch but couldn't find it. It's twitch.tv/MarkyDragon. More bounty. The rat has lower security. Yeah, I did see that. What's the usual time for the hauler to come in? It's very random, and it really sucks. If one of you wanted to go to those other the other asteroid belts, looks like 7 and 8, and scan those and see if there's anything out there, because if there is, then we can camp 2 of them, and then when the hauler appears with one of them, then we can just all go there.
Welcome to the Dragons.
1 to 2 hours? I've never waited that long. I've had it be as little as a few minutes, and I've had it be as many as 45 or 50 minutes. And how much they appear to be mining does not seem to make a difference. Tanza, thank you for following. Welcome.
There's a cruiser and a battleship on Asteroid Belt 171. 81, sorry, 81.
8-1.
Welcome
Okay,
to the
and
Dragons.
they're hostile, or they're neutrals?
Yeah, they're hostile. They're hostile NPCs.
Oh, hostile NPCs. Oh, okay. Doesn't matter then.
Yeah, there's nothing down here.
Okay. Rocklight, thank you for following. Welcome. Well, hopefully we get lucky and they show up pretty soon. Vartia might change your ship name. Yeah, maybe that's why it takes so long, because they compress the ore in there. No, when you kill them, though, it's not compressed. They just seem to be able to hold enormous amounts. Yeah, that missile animation, I've seen that twice today. So mentioning that in Fleet. Twice today I've seen a missile looking like it was fired from me that appeared whenever a rat was attacking me. And I don't know where that comes from. Okay, we have
I
plus
just
one.
got that too.
Plus one in local. Blackbird, Garmer, is that us? Garmer named Blackbird, showing up
Yeah,
on.
it's us.
Okay. Alright, you must have been flying back in. Okay. Uh-oh. Somebody's at my door. Excuse me for a moment. Okay, I'm back. Okay, Lester, might want to change your ship name. Hey, War Driven, I've given you talk rights. You have to exit out and come back in if you want them. Male exotic dancers at my door? Nah. Yeah. Nah, we have a lady that comes over and helps us clean house. She has a key to the house, but apparently we left the deadbolt on, so. Okay, well, too bad we're not in mining ships. You know, I've thought about that too, that like, you know, maybe what we should be doing is is being mining ships, and then just add, give up a little bit of the mining volume in favor of scram or something like that, because the mining ships are they're very tanky.
Welcome to the
Depending on how you fit
Dragons.
them, I got one that's 98,000 EHP. It could be interesting. I wonder if you had like 7 or 8 miners and had drones, whether that'd be enough to take out the whole thing. About the premium starter pack, how do you claim the rewards? Yeah, you click on the Neocom, and then you go to inventory and redeem items. You gotta be in station. Yeah, expedition frigates won't do much in the area of tankiness. They're a little bit fragile. Divrex, thank you for following. Welcome. Well, what do you say, guys? Do you want to continue to wait, or do we want to continue to look and hope that we eventually find one that has the ship with it? Because the ship only stays for a little while. It picks up the loot from all of them and then disappears to a station.
I've sat and waited twice, and both times I waited over an hour.
Oh, man.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Yeah. I don't know. These could be a lot more fun if they're a little bit more timely. That's what I keep ending up at with these.
I agree.
And if we had to wait an hour for this to appear, and I might just be like, okay, I'm done doing these ever again.
And from what I've seen in the high stack, at least the drops aren't worth waiting for an hour.
Yeah.
You can get lucky, but that's few and far between.
JG Fruit Bomb, thank you for following. Welcome. I was watching Daupa, and
Welcome to the Dragons.
he saw one of the transports on scan, and he immediately went for it, and he nailed it like right away. Did a good job of it. So
I saw he had a video out too that one of those dropped a 1 billion mining module storyline.
Yeah, well, then hours worth the wait.
Yeah.
But Theseus, thank you for following. Welcome. Maybe the next thing I train my Marquee Dragon character here for is for like a command destroyer. For when we go out and do missions and stuff. Go out and doing these things. I don't know. I just dumped another 8.5 million skill points on him. I got probably another 5 or 6 I'm going to dump into him. I've got a whole bunch of industry alts that I trained up. They all have like an extra 2 million skill points.
Is anyone equipped to launch bombs in here?
can't launch bombs in low sec.
Hmm. I'm gonna have to try that. Now that I'm moving a bunch of my characters to null, I do have a couple of characters that can launch bombs. I've never tried it before though.
I don't want to sit off grid anymore. I'm coming to join you.
Okay.
It's lonely in space.
I know. Awful quiet out there. Yeah, we've already checked the other belts in the system. Fat Polly, why you gotta spam us like that? Red's gonna come with his banhammer and mess you up. Oh, okay, there, it just happened. Red's got a pretty good hammer, and he wields it quite often, so he's very skilled. Yeah, I'm starting to think that this is more of a thing that's kind of a secondary when you have miners out there, and I would bet that, you know, if we were all in skiffs, you know, with like 60 to 100,000 EHP and all had good drone skills, and at least one person can scram them, that we'd probably be able to do it.
If we had a good support Orca, maybe.
Yeah. Well, now the orcas are on grid, so I haven't done too much. So I've got a full mining fleet. I've got an orca, a freighter, and 5 miners. All of them at and all the miners are at max skills for mining ice, and they can mine most, and they're at max skills for mining other stuff, except for a couple of really rare ores. And you know, I don't know if I could handle that though, all on my own, just by myself, controlling everybody at once. So, and I haven't tried using the command burst yet stuff. I actually started, I parked all of them and started training ice drones to play with that a little bit.
I can't ever find ice belts.
Oh, well, so, you know, the best thing to do right off the bat is to dot land. And dot land is, you can see where the ice belts are. So you can like look at your system and then see, you know, other systems in that region, and they're identified on there, and it'll tell you how many belts there are. So, and ice mining in high sec is pretty easy, but other places not so much.
Do they still do that thing where they all rush it and destroy the belt.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, in high sec. Now, I went to a high sec island for a while and moved all my guys out there. And so with my 5 guys, I was able to mine sometimes the entire belt. Other times I'd have people show up and it'd be gone in a half hour, 45 minutes. But sometimes I was able to sit on it for like 2 hours just grabbing it all up for myself.
What kind
That's
of money
another-
how much money do you make out of that?
Well, in high sec, you make. The prices have changed a lot. The values have changed a lot of the stuff, and there's a couple of things to factor in. One is that you're never going to get the heavy water out of there. It's not. It's too big for the cost of jump freightering it out. And you would never fly a freighter through low sec or null to get off a high sec island. So the value on that becomes very, very low. And I think that there's been a downturn in what are those called? What's that main portion that's used in fuel blocks?
Strong.
Not Straunt. Straunt's one of the newer things on it. Straunt's also very heavy, but at least it's worth a lot more. No, the isotopes, or what are those things called? I forget. Anyway, they used to be worth a lot, and they've gone down in value. And so mining in a location that's safer and you get to mine more, like a high sec island, you still have the cost of transporting it out. And if you can't jump freighter it out yourself, then it's not worth it. 100%, it's not worth it. So you need to be able to jump freighter it out yourself to try and make it worth it. Nitrogen isotopes, yes, it is isotopes. Okay, yes, thank you. So the market used to be a lot higher on those. And it's lower now. There's just a lot more people that are mining them. So, Rind, Deathstrike, Madman Yoda, thank you for following. Welcome.
Now, if someone were to run through maybe Udema with a bunch of ice, do you think that'd be a problem?
Just taking a freighter through Udema is a problem. Even empty, I've been attacked. Yes, I fixed the FPS issue. Thanks for noticing. Let me see what my FPS is at. I'm at a solid 60 FPS in 4K. Everything 100% turned on. In an asteroid belt. Yeah. This is like talking about fighting a boxing match with one hand tied behind your back and only one shoe on. Yeah, so there are some really good high sec places, and in fact, one of them that's really, there's one that's 3 jumps from Jita, and while the belts go pretty quick, if you just kind of have your fleet ready and you're just kind of keeping an eye for when it appears, you can go in there and you can get 100 million worth of ice in 15-20 minutes. I could do that with my 5 guys, but the belts disappear pretty quickly out there. So and like that one that's 3 jumps away, I think it has 2 belts in there. So, and they spawn 4 hours after they 4 hours after they disappear, something like that. There's another place to go, like Hentagoria, I think it is, has like 5 belts. And so there's a lot of, and Osmon has like 5 belts. So you can pick up stuff in there a lot quicker. But that's also like the home of code. And so if you better be flying something tanky, otherwise you're going to get messed with, and your freighter will get messed with all the time. So I've been bumped more out there than anywhere else. But I've never died in there either. So.
I'm
So
glad
let-
we have a Logi.
We have a couple, I think. Could we recap the plan?
Recap the plan. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
So when the hauler appears, we'll all apply DPS to it at the same time. First thing I'll do is I'll scram it so it can't get away. And then we'll all apply DPS to it and and try and pop it before the fleet arrives, the backup fleet arrives. Excuse me. Still got a bit of a cough from being sick. And then we like all warp to the Citadel as soon as it blows, and then we come back in. If we want to do it that way. If we want to take on the whole fleet, we can. I'm okay either way. We just don't know how big of a response we're going to get here. It might wipe us all out, or we might do just fine. And, you know, it'd make for a better show if we engage the whole thing.
Well, it certainly would do that.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say if we all died.
Well, that would make a good show, too. You know, I mean, in all honesty. Last Casuals, you say you have an eye on a G-Sync monitor. I've got 3 G-Sync monitors here. If you do any streaming whatsoever, the G-Sync doesn't matter. Because it's going to default to your other outputs, unless you're streaming off the same machine. It's going to default to your other outputs of the stream machine. Unfortunately, capture cards are like 30 on V-Sync. So 30 hertz. So, and the whole thing, it only really works well when you're in full screen games. So just buy some monitors that are at least, 60 hertz. And save the money. Yeah, I've had a lot of problems with that. I ended up having to turn off all of G-Sync in order to get my FPS up. Which seems kind of not what should be expected, but it's the way it works on my system just because of the outputs to the stream machine. Okay, so let's see here. Do we just want to attack the whole thing? You guys game for that?
I'm down.
Why not?
Yeah.
Let me get a little bit away here.
So, we'll, why don't we just attack the whole thing? And so we'll do the same plan to where we'll try and pop that right off the bat, and then we'll take on the response, and we'll take on, we'll go from smallest to largest. So we'll take out the frigates first. After the transport is blown. Go big or go back to station. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Doc. How's it going, buddy? Doc, by the way, guys, he just said hello in Twitch chat. Click on him. Give him a follow because he's been doing a lot of Eve stuff. And he's pretty insane to watch. You know that song, Insane in the Membrane? I think it was written about Doc. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain.
Welcome to the Dragons.
So. Yeah, and if we're going to be waiting all this time, we need some action. I mean, this is what Eve's all about, right? It's about 55 minutes of waiting, nothing happening. 3 minutes of fighting, followed by 2 minutes of crying. So.
Sounds right.
Yeah. Yeah. I got a mastery 5 at crying. I'm working on better fighting. No, we're not mining from the comments. We're waiting for the transport ship. And then we're going to blap it and see what kind of goodies we get.
Welcome
Who do you think
to
would
the
get the aggro?
Dragons.
Maybe me if I attack it first. So I do have an armor rep on
Welcome to
this.
the Dragons.
And we have a couple Logi, and I assume the Logi will just go wherever needed.
I'm just trying to be preemptive about it.
I'm pretty sure the aggro is going to split somewhat.
Wizard Drince Wind, Rezko, and Jared Colt. Thank you for following. Welcome. Yeah, we could just rage quit. No, that was me on Saturday. After not getting the money shot.
Gonna go
That
kick
pissed
the
me
dog.
off. Yeah, I did. Well, I don't have a dog, but yeah, that's what I did say. Yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah, that was 12 and a half hours for an explosion that was just a little a little squeaker. Yeah. Are there any active giveaways at the moment? Yes. A core new account for Eve. What vessel am I using? It's a Comet. It's a Galante Federation Comet. Yeah, I was pretty upset at not seeing the explosion. My client crashed right before it, stuff, and then I flew in with another ship. And it's really good that I logged in a different account to come in, because when I logged in my Marquee Dragon character later, I had black screen, and then I dumped out of the client, and then I logged in again. And shit was just all messed up on my client. It took me a third login before I was able to see things normally. And so if that had happened, we wouldn't have even seen the looting. So I know I'm without a police skin. I'm sorry, I don't have a police skin on this character. If you're so bothered by it, you could contract me one. I could accept the contract out here, and I can apply it. It can be anywhere. Okay, so Astro Mikey says, think that they staged an explosion for the scope video. So I think that they had things prepared on their end to be able to make sure that they could show the explosion. Yes, I 100% think that. I have not talked to them about it, but that's what I think. So there were a few people that saw the explosion in game. Many didn't.
You weren't the only streamer to not see it either, so it's not limited.
Yeah. And yes, it's all on my YouTube. There's 12 hours of it. So, and the gate camp actually was a bit more exciting than the Keepstar kill. So, but yes, it's on there, but just know it doesn't have the money shot. It's like watching a porno and not seeing the money shot. I mean, golly. I know, maybe I shouldn't have said that out loud.
What are
So,
you talking about? Us? We're all Christian children here. We don't watch porn.
well, I mean, you know what it is. So, that's all you need to know. Yeah. So, Algos targeted me? Why would you target me?
I'm a Logi.
Oh, you're a Logi Algos? Oh, how interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good then.
It's just an elaborate ruse.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I kept thinking that it was like, you know, a really pretty girl flirting
there
with
he
you
is.
all
Oh,
night.
here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
Okay, okay. So, I'm approaching it. And so everybody get it targeted up. Do not fire yet. Do not fire yet. And so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to scram it, and then I'll be applying DPS to it. So but wait for my call saying I got it. Is everybody in place?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. I got it. Everybody engage.
Bam.
Why did that say so many weird things?
Is it just me, or is this response fleet not hostile?
Welcome to the Dragons.
You know, it's very interesting, isn't it? This is
Welcome
not
to
the response fleet. Maybe the response fleet isn't here?
Oh, it's here. It's killing me.
It's here.
Where is it? I don't see it.
I'm leaving.
Fuck. Why am I?
I would go to the Astros, the Citadel.
And they're
Oh.
killing you?
They're off me now. I'm gonna try and kill them.
Hey, I'm going after them. Well, there's no DPS on any of them? Oh, wait. No, shit, they're a different fleet. That's why. They showed up different on here. Okay.
Welcome to the Dragons.
So we had other stuff show up at the same time, that's why.
Yeah, I think.
Go. Oh shit. Getting scrammed.
Oh, I'm not following my own advice here. Darn it.
Technology reps, please. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I don't do much damage to them at all.
Technology didn't rep me. Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Oh, fuck me! I just got one shot. Fuck.
They're still not hostile to me.
Well,
That's
then
what red
you
light can do
should
damage.
go
Well, I've
loot me
never-
because I had the loot.
I'll go get you.
Damn it.
Oh
We're
wait,
all in
fuck.
capsules?
Wait.
Yeah,
There we
we're
go.
all dead.
Oh my god.
Okay, well I didn't last long until they just, yeah.
Wait, I'm going... Oh gosh, there's only a Citadel here? I don't have any station. So, good luck getting a new ship. Darn it. Wow. Hiding my location would probably not be a bad idea. Well, we didn't get... That wasn't stream snipe. Yeah, I couldn't speed tank them. I mean, literally, I went down... I had like 1% hull in one shot. Okay, if we all leave, then the response stuff should leave.
It's gone.
Okay, now somebody can, since there's nothing here where I can get another ship to go pick up the item, somebody go back and loot my,
Well, can we have someone go there to make sure it's safe? Because I don't want to risk our only 2 haulers.
It's safe. There's only 2 cruiser rats, normal rats,
Welcome to the
or
Dragons.
destroyer rats.
These things can still do a lot of damage to us.
well, those ones are the normal.
Yeah. I'm self-destructing. Thanks for the fleet.
Okay.
You guys remember which field that was?
Well, I have it bookmarked. No, I don't. I have to go back down there again. Suppose I can fly down there. They're not going to attack me in a pod.
If I remember right, I think it was 6. That's for about 3.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Big John. Thank you for following. Mario Supersonic and Red Keeper. Thank you for following. Welcome. You can warp to me.
Curtis, how are you doing on shields?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm just gonna kill these rats.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Hey, and to the person who is impersonating us in Twitch chat, you've been banned.
Thanks for the fleet, guys. It was quick. The death was quick.
Yes, was it very painless? I mean,
Definitely pain.
yeah. What's blowing up there? Is that another ship? Did you get the loot?
I haven't looted anything yet. I'm just killing the rats that are aggressing me.
I'm
Okay.
heading to Popo shipwreck.
Yeah,
Popo.
Popo's ship is the one that has the loot. So. Little Feral Loki. Yeah, I'm really surprised because I have pretty good EHP on that. I'm just so surprised that I mean, I literally went down to like 1% hull in one shot. So the second shot blew me up, obviously.
And in my Scythe fleet issue, they were taking half my shields in one shot.
Wow.
As soon as I ran out of cap charges, it was over.
I luckily was staying with, or outside of 100, or not, outside of 50, so they didn't aggro me. But
Maybe that's why I didn't get any reps. Maybe I was out of range.
I don't think I had you targeted.
Well, the remote shield rippers have their distance been shortened from before, didn't they?
I think they have been a little bit, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go up to
Welcome
the
to
Citadel.
the Dragons.
Okay, I am full. I'm gonna dock at the Citadel.
Hey. Skate, thank you for following. Welcome. Okay, well, yeah. So that was that decimated our fleet.
I left my drones.
Hey, well, guess I'm gonna get myself back to high sec. What ship did I lose? It wasn't a very expensive one. It was only about 30 million. It was a comet,
What are we
which I
gonna
thought
do
would
with
do
all
pretty
this
good
food?
there. Well, I don't know. I mean, keep it. I don't know. Is there anything good in the package?
I didn't even open it.
I have not gotten one of those yet. But I mean, I had it, but then I blew up. So,
You want me to open it? I'll do that.
if you want to, I mean, I'm not, much of one for like, trying to figure out who looted it first and then they died and somebody else got it. And,
Oh shit. Okay, it's a $250 million Orca Minotaur skin. Permanent.
Damn.
You should log off now and come back later to get to high sec.
I actually could use it, honestly.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
cool.
sure they all drop one of those skins. That's like the minimum it drops.
Yeah. Well, so just make sure you reroute so that you go highest security, because it's one jump away to get to high sec.
I'm gonna try to.
Or you could apply it if you're going to use it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna apply it.
Yeah, then who cares if you blow up on the way home?
Warp drive
Right.
active.
I just contracted you a police skin marquee for your ship, even though it's
Oh.
blown up now.
Even though it's blown up. Well, thank you. Thank
The
you.
thought.
Yeah, well, it'll get used next time.
You can paint the wreckage.
Ah, it's a Jita. Okay. Cool, thank you. I can paint the wreckage. Yeah. Well, if there was if I could have gotten a newbie ship here, I would have gone down and picked that thing back up. But there isn't. So it kind of sucks because I'm at the mercy of going through a gate here without that little extra protection. And there's nothing here either. Okay. So it's clear going to MOS. So OFA to MOS is clear. And that's the closest high sec. But then you're at 26 jumps back to Jita from there. Okay, so see, we're over 500 now. Gonna do a drawing here in a few minutes. Exclamation point ticket space 1 or higher in Twitch chat. That'll get you into a new account. It'll get you in for a new account for Eve, a core new account. And it's worth about $20. Comes from our store, which if you need Plex or Orem or new accounts or anything, exclamation point bonus in Twitch chat, and there's a link in the description in YouTube. It's for our store, and where you can get bonus credits back if you need to make a purchase, and doing so supports the show. So
Warp drive active.
it's a win-win. Hey, I'm gonna go get a replacement insurance ship. What am I close to out here? Nothing. Ren's is the closest.
I linked an imager picture of my screenshot if you want to take a look.
Oh, okay.
Docking permission requested.
Let's see here.
Docking request accepted.
Oh, it's like really small.
It is?
It's bigger now. It's because I'm in 4K. So,
Oh, yeah. Well, I have 2 screens up, but it's not 4K.
yeah. Yeah, so that's the skin. Cool. Boy, there's a lot of different those industrials for the Orca.
Is anybody still in the system so I can get to them Rex, or am I going to guess?
I'm not in system.
Okay. 2 items here. What else is here? Nothing. Okay, so the walk of shame, or the flight of shame home. This takes us out in Mimitar space. Well, I wonder if Heck is close by. Let's see, how far away is Heck? Because
It's probably the
I
closest.
could buy a ship. I'd buy something a little bit faster. I don't remember which one is the station for the... Yeah. It's like 6 jumps away. I guess I'm going there. And it's in the same
Welcome to
direction.
the Dragons.
Warp drive active.
I'll just look up the kill mail to see location. Okay. Well, it doesn't tell... I mean, it tells what system.
I think it's Heck 8, Moon 12.
Yeah, I'll just look there. If I look on the market, I'll see once I get there. Kamahane, thank you for following. Welcome. Okay. So... Man, that
Yeah.
slasher took me out.
Your Heck destination will be in Fleet. That's the main trade-up station there.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so that slasher one-shotted me. Isn't that crazy? So basically, they're not like, you know, so when they said that the response would be, you know, in proportion to the security, my immediate thing that I think of is not that they are going to have guns on them that are out of the scope of anything that we could fit. None of us could get a slasher to do that much DPS in one shot. My thought is that there'll just be more ships, or more battleships, or whatnot. Oh, was it the Rupture that one-shotted me? Okay, so let me look again. No, it's a slasher. It's a frickin' interceptor. Isn't a slasher an interceptor?
Not even. It's a Tech 1 frigate.
It's a Tech 1 frigate. So, you know...
Garista's Gorilla.
Yeah, but
Cruiser,
that...
no,
yeah,
that's a
but that-
destroyer.
Yeah, that was one of the other rats, and they were nothing. I killed one of them before I attacked this other stuff, because I attacked the wrong... Because they landed right before the response fleet landed. So...
I wish it would show how much damage they did.
Yeah, well, they did all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so, you know, what I would rather see is a bunch more of them instead of a slasher that's 5 times as powerful on it. What I'd rather see is 5 slashers that swarm me. You know, So.
I wonder if it'd be possible to get maybe a what's the capital ship for Orca or Four?
Oracle.
Yeah, doesn't it have an invulnerability thing?
Yeah, it does.
Panic or something they call it. It's
Yeah. Wonder if that would work.
It might. You know, they say that these are supposed to act like, you know, players.
Yeah, but like if we were to fly in an Oracle and put panic mode on, I wonder if we could do it
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah, who's going to do those in Aurorical and risk Aurorical, though?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
they're only
the
2.5
maybe the
billion or
mining
something like
fleet
that.
shows up.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
I thought I seen a guy do a video of him doing it in a carrier, and he said he couldn't even break the rats or the reps of that fleet that came in.
okay, we must have more ships next time. But if they're one-shotting us, we got to have battleships out there. I don't know, and battleships in low, it's a recipe for explosions.
They weren't one-shotting my cruiser. It was more like 3 or 4 shots if I didn't rep.
Darkspade
still.
says that NPCs show up on kill mails. They only list one. Am I not sure if there's more than one shooting me? I don't know. Don't know. Okay, I'm writing this up. Last call to get your tickets in. And then we're going to be switching games here. So... Gonna get a little Shroud of the Avatar action. If you haven't seen the game, you can check it out.
These new Obsidian bundles look pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Warp drive active.
Is Soda free to play? No, it's buy and play. There's no monthly subscription on it, but it's an MMO. So, $40. Get in on it. You can get it from our store, and then you can use the bonus code on it. Switching games, just got here? Yeah, sorry, bud. We'll have a little bit of Eve tomorrow. Only a few hours. And then I'm leaving for a conference. Yeah, we're going to switch to Shroud of the Avatar, if you haven't seen it. So those of you on Twitch, you'll be able to just hang right where you're at. On YouTube, I'm going to end up giving you a new URL for that.
Thanks for Fleet. Have a good one.
Yeah, take care. Thanks for dying with me. We had a couple of spectacular deaths. I kind of feel like I made money on that Scorpion, because I insured it and I got a payout that was more than what it was worth.
Well, considering I didn't die, I surely made out. I got about 250 million on that skin, and then 31 million in loot. That I mean,
Yeah.
I can redistribute if anybody wants to.
I'm not worried about it. I'm just treating this casually. If we were doing this all the time, then we would probably figure something out like that.
Request accepted.
Or if there's somebody that can't afford to replace their ship, that would be a good candidate for sharing. Me, I'm a little bit space rich.
I certainly don't have that problem.
Well, it's not a problem, but, you know, I just... Yeah, okay. What kind of ship do I want? I'll figure it out later. Okay, I'm going to draw on this. Closing it. Drawing. Firebrim. Congratulations, Firebrim. You are the winner. And so check your Twitch mail. Find that contained within. And then, let's see here. Yes, and we're going to do a giveaway for Shroud of the Avatar as well. And so once we get into that. So, okay, everybody. Thanks for being here for Eve. We're going to switch now. And so those of you on YouTube, let me get you a new URL here. It's going to come up here in just a couple minutes. Takes me like 2 minutes to get switched over. And let's see here.
Well, yeah. Hey, thanks for the fleet. It was fun.
Yep. Thank you. Okay. So those of you in YouTube, here's the new URL. Show will come up there in just a couple minutes. So, and okay, so take me about 2 minutes to switch over. So hang on, everybody. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the Dragons.